Media right now, and some of the top stories will be broken down by Kiliad Msafiri, who joins us right here in studio. Kiliad, it's great to see you, and I think we can start with one of the major stories that happened over the weekend. The wedding bells were ringing in some certain quarters. Talk to us about it, Kiliad.
Good morning to you, Jesse. Yes, over the weekend we had some interesting developments. And Deputy President Ruto's household, his son Nick actually had a koito, which in Kalengine is a traditional sort of wedding, and where you go and negotiate the bride price with the family of the bride, and that happened over the weekend. And remember, Jesse, a few years back, Ruto's daughter June also got married to a Nigerian, and Kenyans are asking, when will hustlers, real hustlers, actually get to marry one of Ruto's children? Because the last time we had a Nigerian who I think is a tycoon in their area, and this time Ruto's son also gets engaged to another lady, and Kenyans are asking, when will this bottom-up model actually reach to them in terms of how the deputy president is giving out his children in marriage. So it's been a very interesting conversation, and maybe, Jesse, you never know, maybe we might actually see a wedding where wheelbarrows are part of the bridal procession, being used to carry the bride or the groom. But it was, most of the comments, of course, were hilarious, and of course people who are supporting DP Ruto, congratulating him and the family for yet another milestone in his family. And okay, we saw the pictures, the photos, we saw the videos. It was very, very colorful indeed, Jesse.
Okay, well, Kenyans can be comical on social media. I'm pretty sure that was on a light note in terms of the hustler, but it's proper to note that Nick Ruto is now spoken for. Let's shift focus. Even as that was happening on, is it Saturday? On Sunday, there was chaos at Jacaranda, and I'm pretty sure Kenyans were up to task in terms of criticizing the chaos that we saw during that particular rally. Well, what exactly were Kenyans saying on social media?
Well, even before we witnessed the chaos at the Jacaranda grounds, early in the morning we started seeing photos and videos from a section of Kenyans on Twitter. There were, of course, it's a conversation that was building up. And in the morning, even in the evening before the eve, people were trying to preempt how the attendance of the Ruto rally will be. And in the morning, I saw photos of a section of political opponents trying to say that there was no one at the Jacaranda grounds. A lot of people were alleging that they had difficulties in mobilizing people to attend the rally. So even before the rally actually started, of course, it's a lot of it's a political season, and of course political opponents will try to water down any big thing that is happening. So we had that pre the rally. I saw photos, I saw videos, and on the other side the political, the allies of DP Ruto were on the other side saying that the rally, the place is packed to the brim, and so there was a lot of debate online even before the rally began as to the actual attendance of the meeting. But even as the meeting proceeded, Jesse, we saw, like, at some point the police lobbying tear gas to try to calm the people who are causing chaos at the rally. And it is alleged that there were ODM supporters, or rather Baba supporters, who were clashing with the UDA side of the rally. And of course, Kenyans have come out since then to condemn the chaos that were witnessed and political intolerance. Just to remember that just barely 2 weeks ago, we witnessed some remarks from one of DP Ruto's allies, Senator Minturi, of the Maduadua remark is still fresh in our minds. And you can see clearly how the political season is unfolding, because what this means is that we don't want as a country to head into an election season where there's a lot of political intolerance. So what happened yesterday was very unfortunate, and Kenyans have come out strong, both online and even on other platforms, to condemn to condemn the events that happened yesterday. Of course, since it's a political season too, DP Ruto tried to blame the chaos to ODM, and specifically Babu Owino and Raila Odinga, and the other side coming out to defend their leader, and their leaders saying that this is just trying to throw blame game, and it's up to politicians. I have seen many Kenyans saying that politicians should be very careful, and especially in taming both their allies and on the ground their supporters, because they have a very big influence in what they say. So there's a way they can talk to the people who support them to kind of tone down the aggressiveness we've seen recently in political rallies, Jesse.
Definitely, the politicians themselves should be agents of peace, and we should all castigate violence, especially with the political season we're in. Well, thank you, Kilian Msafiri. So that seems to be the latest, what Kenyans are really obsessed about on social media. It's been a busy weekend, as you've just had. But away from that, let's talk about something that will perhaps brighten up your day. And this is all to do with promoting sportsmanship, with the cultural exchange that's brought about by sports, and especially